Hey guys, so today I'm going to teach you why JavaScript is called as dynamically typed language, and in this video we are going to understand this topic from the scratch till the end. So please make sure that you will watch this video till the end. So for some time, let's just forget about the term dynamically typed. Now when it comes to either C++ or Java language, if I ask you how we declare variables in these languages, or what is the syntax of declaring variables in these languages, so the answer will be very simple. Whenever we declare any variables in these languages, so we have to mention its data type along with the variable name, where data type tells the compiler which type of value like int, double, char or float we are going to store in that particular variable. So here in these languages, it is necessary to mention the data types of all the variables. The possible reason can be the compilers or interpreters of these languages are not that much intelligent to assume the value of any variable at runtime. So that's why there is no other option to declare any variable in these languages. So we have to declare any variable by mentioning its data type only. But JavaScript thinks beyond than other languages. It says that while declaring the variables in JavaScript, we don't have to mention the data types of any variables, as it has provided that much intelligence to its compiler or interpreter that it can interpret the data type of any variable or which type of value stored in variable at the runtime. Actually, the developers of JavaScript wants to keep JavaScript as simple as they can. So they just finish the concept of mentioning the data types along with variables name and bring the concept that it is assumed by the JavaScript automatically at runtime. So now come back to our topic, dynamically typed. Dynamically means runtime, typed means data type. So if I combine these two words, dynamically typed means assuming the data type at the runtime. So in simple words, I can say that while declaring the variables in JavaScript, we can say that we don't have to mention the data types and it is automatically assumed by the JavaScript at runtime. So basically this was the definition of dynamically typed. Now if I have to declare any variables in any languages, so we have to follow the rules of that particular language to declare any variables, correct? In the similar way, if we have to declare any variables in JavaScript, so we have to follow some of its rules. And for that, JavaScript has introduced three important keywords to declare any variables. The very first one is let, second one is where, and third one is. So first of all, we'll see the syntax of declaring the variables in JavaScript. So the syntax will be, first of all, we have to mention the keyword let, where or const, followed by the variable name and what type of value we want to store in that particular variable. For example, let a is equals to 10. Here let is the keyword, a is the variable name and 10 is the value we stored in that variable. Now you can ask me how JavaScript is called as dynamically typed. Because in JavaScript also we have to mention the keywords along with the variable name just like we do in other languages. But let me explain you how JavaScript is dynamically typed language. Suppose I write let a is equals to 10. Here I stored the integer type or number type of value in the variable a. But after some lines of code, if I want to store some different types of value, I want to store string type of value in the same variable a. So now I have the power, as JavaScript is dynamically typed, so it assumes the value of any variable at runtime. Now I can store the different type of value in the same variable. So basically this is the power of JavaScript. And again, if after writing some lines of code, if I want to store another some different kind of value like double type of value in the same variable, so I can write let a is equals to 10. Then after writing some line of code, a is equals to inside double quote yes, and after writing some line of code, a is equals to 10.0, 10.1, I can write. So basically this is the power of dynamically typed in JavaScript. So thank you so much guys for watching this video. I hope you get the clear idea about the concept what is dynamically typed. So thank you so much guys for watching this video. Keep sharing and stay tuned for the next videos.